Hey everybody, this is kind of the bro cosplay. I kind of got a little started, mostly mapping out on my face, where I'm putting this. And I'm actually starting with my lightest color. I had a little bit of trouble with my camera, so please forgive me if I'm kind of going a little nuts, but I didn't put any concealer on. Reason why is because I am allergic to so many things. It is unbelievable. Some of you asked me how I actually do my bro cosplay. You guys have probably seen it circulating around YouTube, Facebook, and all that right now. So what I'm doing is I am doing your tutorial for you people that wish to ask me. Now, one thing that a lot of cosplayers seem to forget is with men's beards, it's not just along here. You have to put a little bit down here, people. Reason why men's beards just do not cut off. You also want to try and have a guess as to right here at your draw point on either side. That's how I like to do it. I don't know how other people's faces are, so you mostly just got to gauge it by how you know. Now, what some of you people might not know about me is I'm allergic to a lot of stuff. I'm allergic to normal mascaras, all that, so I have to use different things. One of the things I use today in this video is acrylic paints and Crayola chalk. Reason why is because Crayola chalk, I can actually use it a lot better, and it doesn't have any chemicals in it that can harm me. It's nothing but food coloring. You're going to want to start with your lighter. Since this is Bro Strider, he is a blonde. We put the light colors first, so that's good. Now we're going to be starting with a moccasin brown. This is just kind of giving you shadows and all that, because we all know beards are not just one straight color. So you're going to go ahead and go in with your dark colors and kind of try and spike it. I'm using a angled brush, as you guys can see. And just so you know, I cosplay on budget, so a lot of my cosplays, some of them may look real super expensive. Some parts of them are. I know Bro's shades, I couldn't make them per se, so for me, ooh, that's a lot. And that's a lot too, but that's what your fingers are for. This is what blending is for, people, and it don't really matter. Men's beards are kind of weird that way. Some things you need to remember is you can do whatever you want with whatever you have available. We all start somewhere. Yeah, to quote some people that I know, who I watch their channel a lot, we all start somewhere. Unfortunately, this is my first major start, was actually Bro. And this is just a plain brown. We're going in with just a little bit a darker tone, smooth that out just a little bit, make it look a little bit more realistic, or as realistic as we can get with acrylic paint. So yeah, this is a male to female. I mean female to male. Blech. Oh well. Yeah, you guys will hear me do that a lot. You guys will hear me mess up my words. Get used to it. I'm sorry. Nobody's perfect. Next what we're going to do is we're going to take the black Crayola, and we're going to take a normal wide brush, and we're going to rub it like this over it, and I know that looks weird. And we're going to get a really good bit on there. For men, I've noticed a lot of men actually have ridge lines right around here, so what we're going to do is we're going to map that out real lightly, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to shade it in from the temples and just bring it down. Reason why is men have a lot of contoured shapes to their foreheads, to anything, and it's okay if you mess up your first time, because I started out pretty low and then I just work my way over however much I need to anyway, because it makes it easier. And you can always, since this is chalk, it's so easy to do stuff with. You can just wipe it off with spit or with a wet wipe, so that's good. But yeah, now that I got the areas that I want on there, we then do this one more time. Now, as you know, some men have a little bit of a brow, so what we do is we do this, just slightly, just to give them a little bit of a ridge point. Now, something not many people know is how to contour the nose. I just recently started doing it, so I make my point marks right here, and then I just bring it down. That's all you do, just the side of your nose. You just bring it down, rub it. As you can see, it's bringing out the nose, giving me a more chiseled look for a man, which is what we want to get. This is how it looks from the side, and just as before, we do that. And for men, they seem to have just a little bit of shading around the nose, not much, but as I said, this is chalk. You can take a little bit away if you want. At the same time, their cheeks are not as full as us girls, so just along your jawline, just bring it down and fluff it out. Bring it down, fluff it out. You can always do this just a little bit, kind of even it out just a little. And remember, and don't just stop it at a regular spot. Bring it back toward the ears. We all know how that is with some men. And just remember to lightly buff it. Now, another thing is right along here. Men have an Adam's apple. Women don't. As you can see, we don't have an Adam's. So, to get the look of the Adam's apple, again, with the black, yeah, you're going to use a lot of black almost. You're going to mark yourself where your Adam's apple is. Then you're going to lightly dust just a little bit right here. Reason why this is the indent as to where it comes down, then you're going to want to go ahead and do this. This is actually going to give you the look of pectorals a little bit. And if you need, just lightly brush. It's not hard. Men also have more show to their collar. So what we're going to do is this right here. We're going to fill that in just a little bit. And just a little bit over here. Why men are like this, I have no clue. If somebody wants to give me a reason as to why men have to be this complicated to do makeup for, I don't know. Now for this, you're just going to lightly rub it again. And if you have need, just go ahead and give yourself just a little bit more detail. Almost lost my brush. Thank you, elbow. And as for the last bit here on the pecs, of course, we just bring this. Now, people have asked me where I learned how to do this. Personally, I just got bored this morning and I tried this. This is actually my first test run of a lot of stuff I'm doing, and I'm doing it all in my shed. Now, for bro, since bro is the older form of Dirk, if I was putting on my top, I wouldn't have to worry about it, but the normal tank top. But because this is bro, he has his white polo. So, what you're going to want to do now, after you got your paint all done, is put on your white polo. As you can see, the lines come out just a little bit. You can open it up and you'll be able to see all the nice pretty shading you did. Remember, he's got to have his collar popped. Now for the wig, I hate my wigs. I hate putting them on, but I do it all for you, everybody. I do all my wigs for you. And I put them on from the back ways to the front. Then you get your little clippies and put them on. If only I can find it. There will be no bloopers. Hopefully. But it don't matter because these are the bloopers. Because I don't have an editing machine like other people. So, yeah. Everything is one shot only, which is why I try not to go nuts. Next is the hat. I have two hats. This one I'm using the trucker hat style because it's going to be hot tomorrow. You put the hat on. This actually helps me a lot because then I can see where everything goes, because that way I can see where I gotta cover things and all that. Then what you're going to do next is your glasses. As we all know, Striders have very ironic glasses. Yeah, look at those. You put those on. And I don't like to cut my wigs. Reason why is because I don't believe in killing a good wig. This is because I am not that good of a hairstylist. My friends do bring their wigs over to me, and I do alter them to some degree. But I do try to tend to not cut the wigs. Reason why I try to just like style them to a certain degree where they don't have to have too much to worry about, but at the same time they still look good. One case example of this was my friend's Dave wig. She came over and brought Dave over, and I just did my best with the wig. It turned out as good as we could get it, and it actually turned out a good success. But yeah, after some slight adjustments to the cosplay, a little bit of flipping of the hair, we have that, and of course we can't have bro running around naked, as I like to say. We have to put on his gloves. But yeah, other than that, you're done. This is actually how you put Bro Strider together, and it works completely, and everything else. Next tutorial I do will be for you Welcome to Night Vale fans. How to do Kevin and how to do Steve Carlsberg. I know some of you people don't like him, but you know what? I love the guy. What can I say? Steve Carlsberg, love him. Everybody kind of hates him, but I love him. So this was my first male tutorial. Comment below if you like it or not. At the same time, if you wish to see any more cosplay tutorials as to how I do this, how I put the characters together and all that, comment below. How I did this was I ordered these from Amazon. This wig was $7, $2, $5 on clearance at Goodwill. These were $4. Believe it or not, I actually put a lot of my characters together from the Goodwill. All their clothing is like just very easy to do, because who's to say you gotta cosplay expensive? I cosplay cheap. Altogether, this entire cosplay, the glasses were the most expensive, $35. The entire cosplay of Bro, it ended up costing me $40. Other than that, it's easier than heck because it wasn't really that much. It was a rough estimate of $40 because half this stuff I already had, and that was pretty good because this was an old school shirt. This I just got recently just for this. It was like $1 or so, like $1, $2. I can't remember exactly how much, but it was real super cheap. But yeah. So good luck cosplaying, and let's hope we can see you again.